Hey, what's going on, guys? Military Arsenal. This is my AR-15 that I built from parts. I got all the parts individually and then I assembled them once I had them. All of my older subscribers from my older channel have already seen this rifle. You guys saw me build it with my videos. And the last time you guys saw it, it was the standard rifle with the standard M4 handguards, standard A2 pistol grip, the removable carry handle with the A2 sights. And I told you guys I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. I wasn't sure if I was going to leave it as it was or if I was going to make it all tactical like it is right now. And after a while, a few weeks, I decided I'll make it tactical. A few of these parts I actually already had, so I was thinking, I really don't want them to go to waste. So I just threw them on this rifle, and I had to get a few other parts to go with it, and we'll go over it. First thing we're going to do is safety check it. Okay, we're clear. So we'll go over some of the parts. The lower receiver is a Spikes Tactical lower receiver. I got it stripped, and then I installed a CMMG parts kit, which is a very high quality parts kit. Now the upper receiver is made by Aero Precision. I also got that stripped, and I had to install the forward assist and the dust cover, which is pretty simple. The bolt carrier is chrome plated with a staked gas key. It's a no-name bolt carrier. I don't know who manufactured it. I got it at a gun show, but I saw that the gas key nuts were staked, and that was good enough for me. It's an M16 bolt carrier, and the bolt right here is a BCM bolt. It's high pressure tested and it's mag particle inspected. For me, that's a must-have on an AR-15. Any AR-15 I have, I want the bolt to be at least mag particle inspected. That's just one of my standards. For some people, they don't really care, but for me, the bolt is one of the most critical parts on an AR-15. And I shoot my guns a lot, so I want it to be mag particle inspected and high pressure tested. So the bolt is a BCM bolt, very high quality. Okay, the barrel is a Colt barrel. It is a 14.5 inch barrel, 1-in-7 twist, 5.56 NATO. Now, being as this is a 14.5 inch barrel, in order to make this legal on this rifle without making it a class 3 weapon and going through the ATF paperwork, I had a A2 flash hider that's extended, permanently installed on the barrel. I sent this to ADCO, and they did this for me, which they did a beautiful job on it. So the extended flash hider permanently installed on the 14.5 inch barrel gives the barrel an overall length of over 16.1 inches, and the ATF considers the flash hider, being as it's permanently installed on the barrel, part of the barrel. So this is a legal length without turning it into an SBR. Honestly, the extended flash hider, I don't really think it's that noticeable being extended. To most people it's going to look like a regular flash hider, and then it's a 14.5 inch barrel. So it gives it that military look. I think it looks a lot better than the 16.1. I got a great deal on this barrel. I think I got it for like $250 off the gun broker. And for a barrel of this quality, that's an excellent price. The stock is a Magpul CTR stock, okay, on a mil-spec buffer tube, 6 positions. Now the only difference between the CTR and the MOE buttstock made by Magpul is that the CTR has the lock, which keeps it nice and solid and doesn't move around, and it also has this sling swivel quick release. That's not the right term for it, I forget what you call it. But right here, you can put your sling in either side of it, and you just push that button right here, and it's like a quick release. So that's nice. The CTR is like $30 or $40 more than the MOE. I think you can get the MOE for about $59. The CTR is like $89. I don't know why it's so much more expensive, but it is what it is. I wasn't too happy about spending that much money on this stock, but it's the one I wanted. Now, the pistol grip is a standard MOE pistol grip. I like it better than the Myad because it doesn't have that little finger nub, and it's very comfortable. And it's a little bit cheaper than the Myad too. It's got your little compartment on the bottom. Very nice grip. I love the texturing of it. The charging handle is a Colt charging handle. This rear sight, it's a flip-up sight. This is made by Troy Industry. Same sight that I have on my Colt 6920. That's also a very expensive item. This has your standard peephole. It's the circle, the large circle, and it also has the small circle for longer distances. Very nice sight. Make sure if you get this sight, you put some blue Loctite on the threads of the screw and then tighten it, because if you don't, the recoil from the rifle will actually make the screw a little bit loose, and then it won't be quite as accurate, and it'll wiggle around. So just put some blue Loctite on it and you'll be fine. Here's my EOTech. I love EOTechs. They're very nice, very high quality. Now, something that is way overpriced, I think, is this EOTech Quick Release. I think that's what you call it. It's made by GG&G. This thing is like $90, and all it is a lever that mounts on the EOTech on the rail of the gun, and you can remove it really quickly, and I'll show you right now. All you do is pull out on it like this, and then your EOTech comes right off. That's very nice in case you're in combat or some kind of skirmish and your EOTech gets damaged and you need to get it off the gun right now. That's what you use that for. Otherwise, you'd have to take it off the standard way. Again, I think that's way overpriced. There's no reason for it to be $90, but it's something that I wanted to have on the rifle, so you gotta pay for it. Obviously, when the red dot is off, you can co-witness it. You can use your rear sight and look right through the EOTech and line it up with your front sight. So that's something else that I like. Okay. Magpul PMag, 30 rounds, no window. I don't like the ones with the window. I prefer windowless. These are great. These are the best 30 round mags on the market for an AR-15, and they're not really that expensive. Well, at least they used to not be expensive. Now with all this bull crap with the potential assault weapons ban, these magazines are skyrocketing in price. So if you have them already, lucky you. Now this is a Daniel Defense quad rail. Once again, very expensive. This thing was like $350, but it's something that I already had. It was just laying around, so I might as well put it on the rifle. There's no reason to have a $350 quad rail laying around. These are UTG rail covers. They're pretty nice. Here's a laser sight. It's made by Laser Max. Okay, see if I can show you on the wall. There it is, just a red laser. And then on this side, I have this light right here. I think this is made by Insight Technology. I think that's who it's made by. It's called the M3 Tactical Illuminator. Very powerful light. Okay. You can also click it into place so you don't have to hold down on the lever. Right here is how you use it. There's like a toggle. if you push it this way, you have to use your finger to hold it down, and then if you push it this way, it locks into place. Alright. What's cool about this Spikes Tactical lower receiver, even though it's not fully automatic, it has the marking for fully automatic. It has safe, semi, and fully automatic. That's just a cosmetic feature. It obviously does not go in the fully automatic position, but it's just pretty cool to have. Spikes Tactical, made in USA, Florida. Very cool. The model is SL15, in case you wanted that model. So yeah, this is what I did with my AR-15 that I built for all of my old subscribers that were wondering. This is just a standard GI sling. You know, it's like $3 or whatever. I probably should get a better one, but for now that's fine. Something else that I had to do, this front sling swivel. This barrel did not come with one, so at a gun show I got a sling swivel with the little rivet, and on the other side I had to flare it out so it doesn't fall out and it stays put. So yeah, there it is. I haven't shot it yet. Something that I need to get around doing. I've been kind of busy. I've been working a lot, and it's been snowing pretty crazy around here. I live in western Pennsylvania, so it's been snowing pretty heavy. We had a few days that were kind of warm, but now it's right back to where it used to be. In the last few days, we've been down in the single digits. So I would like to get a shooting video of this out, though. It went together very well. I used pretty high quality parts. You know, it seems like it's very well made. The bolt carrier and bolt, it seems pretty smooth. You know, so it's pretty nice. So we'll see how it does. And yeah, there's my AR-15 that I built from scratch. I'm very proud of this gun. I did it all myself. Had a few issues with it, you know. But you know, one of the hardest parts doing it is getting this front pivot pin installed into the lower receiver. You got a little detent in front of a spring, and you got to push that detent in and then get this front pivot pin over that, and that's a pain in the butt. It took me so long to figure out a way to do it, but I finally figured out how to do it, and I can do it very easily now. You got to get a razor blade like a utility knife, and you got to be very careful you don't cut yourself or scratch your receiver. But being as the razor blade's very thin, you can use that to push the detent in and then push your pin over it. I can do it whenever I want now, but that's something that I really had to work on. That's like the hardest part. But everything else went together very simple, and it's a great rifle. So until next time, see you guys soon. Take care.